Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hornell Senior Night. First senior, our cheerleader, Elizabeth Weir. She is being accompanied by Mom and Dad, Kari and Travis, sisters Shelby and Monica, brother-in-law Brandon, and nephews Hudson, Bryce, and Riley. Her favorite cheer memories are napping on the bus with Nicole on the away games. Her plans after high school are to go to college for early childhood education and become a teacher. Senior, Elizabeth Weir. Our first football senior is number 1, Trayvon Heckman. He is being accompanied by his mother, Faith Rice, and grandmother, Eileen Heckman. His favorite memory is the dance-off last year after they beat Bath in sectionals. His plans after high school are deciding between entering the Marine Corps or attending college. Number 1, Trayvon Heckman. Our next senior, number 9, Connor Meehan, accompanied by his parents TJ and Heather Meehan. His favorite football memory is shutting out Bath in sectionals last year. His plans after high school are to attend college, majoring in sports medicine, and hopefully running track. Number 9, Connor Meehan. Next senior, number 10, Nolan Morey, accompanied by his parents Joe and Betty Jo Morey. His favorite football memory is when we came back from behind to beat Leroy Kalmum this year. He is undecided about his plans after high school. Number 10, Nolan Morey. Next is number 12, Devontae Medias. He's accompanied by his mother, Liz Williams, and brothers. His favorite football memory is scoring his first varsity touchdown his sophomore year. His plans after high school are attending college while remaining in the Army National Guard. Number 12, Devontae Medias. Next, number 58, Dylan Woodward, accompanied by his parents Dorothy and Donald Travis. His favorite football memory is beating Bath in the playoffs. After high school, he plans to attend Alfred State College and becoming an electrician. Number 58, Dylan Woodward. Next is number 61, Jacob Gilman. He is accompanied by his parents, Kathleen and Joel Gilman. His favorite football memory is mossing Keeson in practice while playing tight end. After high school, he plans to attend a 2-year trade school. Number 61, Jacob Gilman. Next is number 65, Cooper Foster. He is being accompanied by his father, Chris Foster, mother, Stacy Colombo, and stepmom, Carmine Ames. His favorite football memory are the pool parties at Coach Mears' house every summer and beating Leroy Kalmum at home this year. After high school, he plans on immediately to pack up his truck and drive across the country exploring America, followed by going to college and studying marketing. Number 65, Cooper Foster. Next is number 11, Connor Smith. He is being accompanied by his parents, Sean and Shannon Smith. His favorite football memories are scoring 2 touchdowns and having 2 interceptions in our win against Leroy Kalmum. And his plans after high school, he is still undecided. Number 11, Connor Smith. Next, number 7, Brendan Becker. He's accompanied by his mother, Nicole Graham, father, Jeremy Becker, along with his sisters and cousins. His favorite football memory is shutting out Bath in sectionals last year. And after high school, he plans to attend trade school for welding while continuing his passion for the outdoors. He hopes to start up an outdoorsman's company someday. Number 7, Brendan Becker. And last but certainly not least, our quarterback, number 5, Brody Flights. He's accompanied by his parents, Joni and Kyle Flights, along with all his siblings. His favorite football memory happened on this field last year when he threw a last-second game-winning touchdown against Dansville Waco. After high school, he plans on attending college and continuing his football career. Number 5, Brody Flights. And our favorite little brother, Mac Daddy.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At Davidson's Furniture, we've been delivering comfort and style since 1876. You'll find everyday low sale prices on the biggest brands, Lazy Boy, Serta Mattresses, England Furniture, and more. Get 12 months, no interest financing, plus expert delivery straight into your home. And our in-store design expert will help you choose the perfect look for your home. So don't wait, come into Davidson's Furniture today, where style, comfort, and savings come home.
So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's Section 5 Class C matchup between the 5-0 Alexander Pembroke Defenders and the Hornell Red Raiders that come in at 2-4. Bob Pleisher along with Chris Smith. And Chris, it's going to be a tough one. We know in Warsaw Perry, LWP defeated Leroy Calmum at Leroy Calmum 16-14. Wellsville lost to E.R. Gananda 24-15, and you can see Livonia at Haverling 5-point win there, 27-22.
Now, is that Livonia's first win?
Yes, that was Livonia's first win. So both Livonia and Haverling both have one win now.
And we play Haverling next weekend?
Yes, yep.
Okay. Now, is that going to be a Saturday afternoon game?
No, it's Friday.
Always be? Okay.
Yep, it's Friday.
Boy, for years it was always just that really hot Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
The cramp game, I used to call it. That would have been 2007 because Zach graduated that year in 2008. And that was a fun game, but boy, the kids cramped up and cramped up and cramped up. It was so hot. It was beautiful.
So here we go.
Okay, and that's number 10 for Alexandria, Austin Humphrey, a senior, kicking off. This could be taken by, I didn't see who had that. Number 20 for Hornell, and he's got a lane. He's going to go maybe all the way.
Oh, no block in the back.
No block. Oh, he's gone.
No,
if he can run, wow, that is a sophomore that ran him down from behind, and that was number 1, Brett Maloney, just a 6'1", under 75-pound sophomore.
I thought right there was going to be a block in the back.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, the official almost fell over.
That was Keeson Martin, a 10th grader for Hornell. Every time we look so good that first drive,
yeah,
we do something at the end. But I got to tell you, Brett Maloney has got he's got some rockets on him to catch him from behind.
So 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Nobody there.
No, I'm not sure who he was.
I like the idea with the quick throw, but
was that supposed to be maybe to Landon Boyle, number 22?
I'm not sure. I'm sure the officials are.
That's what I said. I like that he got rid of the ball instead of traveling all over the wandering up and down trying to outrun the defense.
Yep.
We haven't had a lot of success doing that, but I like that call.
Brenton Booth, number 13, brings the play in. Quarterback Brody Flights, who was Offensive Player of the Week last week, had 3 touchdowns in that win against Livonia.
Well, we got a flag already.
Not delay of game, I hope.
Yep.
Illegal substitution?
Illegal substitution on the offense.
Here we go.
Yep, backwards again.
Hornell fans, it's just. I'm just a homer. To watch that first drive always just starts out so positive.
I think almost every game but one this year, Hornell has driven the ball down there, and it's either resulted in a turnover, some sort of turnover, a fumble, or an intercepted pass, and that kind of hurts them the rest of the game.
It does. I mean, the 2 games that I've done with you and that happened, it's like they never recovered.
Yeah.
And that's number 10 in motion. Okay, there's Flights. He's going to see if he can get around the corner there.
Lowers his head.
He gained about what? I'm going to say he gained about 7, 8.
Nice job defensively there by Brendan Becker. Kind of sealing that edge for Hornell.
And that's Connor Smith coming in. He's had a great year. Smith and Maury, 2 Arkport kids, have had real good years. That's funny because I was really down on number 10 there, Maury, at first, and I realized it was his first game. He's turned into quite a football player. That's going to be a pit. He should have kept going.
Yeah, he should have kept going.
Should have kept going. But he's just nobody. It was Tyrone Buchanan. He's just a 9th grader.
On the tackle.
Brings up
so
a
it's going to be 4th and 12. Yeah, I don't know what he saw there.
Well, the defense did come through. I showed the replay there, and it was just he wasn't going to get much, if anything.
I think I'd go back to that first play there again. Motion, Hornell. Wow.
Yeah, we talked about it. They get down.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. 4th and 17.
4th and 17. After that beautiful, beautiful return.
Aaron Cullen says, "Hey, cheerleaders." Yeah, we had senior night, and we only had 1 senior cheerleader that they announced. We'll get a shot of the cheerleaders.
Well, I saw her down there with a sash on that said senior.
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. Catch it. Touchdown.
A nice catch. Wow.
That was Smith. Number 11, Connor Smith. I think I've really turned into a Connor Smith and a Nolan Morey fans. Well, I got to say, Bob, that's not bad for,
No.
I mean, hardly if anybody has scored on Alexander all year long. Okay, Becker's coming out. We're going to have an extra point try by number 10, and that's going to be Nolan Morey, who I'm assuming played soccer before this, so let's see how he does. I'm going to say that was good. Yes.
Try is good.
That's going to put Hornell up 7-0.
Yep.
Now, that's unusual. Here we are whining about them,
Alexander Pembroke defender.
ruining that good run back, and they scored.
I think the quickness of the play is important.
Absolutely,
like I said,
absolutely.
and we talked before we went on the air. Brody's not rolling out. He's going back, taking that 1 or 2 step drop from the
Just like
shotgun.
that first play there. I mean, that really didn't go anywhere, but I liked the way it was drawn up.
Yep. Today's game brought to you by Tim Hortons in Hornell, 111 Seneca Street. Stop in for your favorite iced coffee, latte, iced lattes.
Played, number 20 is limping off for Hornell. Keeson Martin,
Yep.
10th grader. He had that beautiful return. He's being replaced by number 22, Landon Boyle. Here's Hornell's first play on defense, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Wow.
And that's going to be number 10. The Hornell, he's met at the line by Tyrone Buchanan and Nolan Morey. And then the rest of the Hornell squad.
Yep.
No gain on the play. Buchanan and Morey on the tackle.
Good job. Tyrone Buchanan made first contact there. That was important. Obviously, the first contact and wrapped him up.
Yep.
We've seen too much of that this year where they've allowed runners after first contact to bounce off.
And then he's just a freshman.
Yeah. Another great basketball player for Hornell.
You have to get down to the games.
Nice push. Gain of a couple. Number 6 took that.
Number 6, that's Ryder Reichart.
And Ryder Reichart. I like that name.
I worked with the Reichart. I'm wondering if it was his sister or his aunt, if she was from that area.
3rd and 6. From the 27.
Look for a pass here, Chris.
I would say, it's 3rd and 6. It's at their own 27, which if they can hold them here, they're going to have to punt.
How about an interception return?
Yeah, there you go. You got the crystal ball out.
It's going to be
So
a pitch.
it's going to be a pitch.
Oh, and a throw.
It's going to be a fake, and he's wide open.
Yep.
And that's number 27.
Oh, and he almost had him.
That was Mason Snyder.
Yep.
Alexander Pembroke.
And there's a flag.
6'1" senior.
At the
Looks
line
like
of
the
scrimmage.
flag must be on Hornell because I see they talked to the ref, and now they're Hornell's, or the Alexander's Pembroke is celebrating.
Yeah, you can't leave your man. We talked
He
about
was
staying
wide
in your
open.
lanes and everything
He
else
was
when it comes
wide
to
open.
Yep. So just like that, 4 plays and a touchdown.
Touchdown. Was that holding on Hornell? Obviously, it was declined.
The touchdown is good.
Looks like
Number 3 coming in, that Brody Heckman coming in for the extra point.
Either that or they're going for it.
Well, they might go for the 2. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're going for 2.
Oh, nice stop.
And that was number 6. That was Reichart again. And I didn't see who brought him down.
Shooting the gap was Owen Heyer. We talked about him,
Heyer.
too, a big boy.
Yes, good bet. He's had a nice year.
Yep.
So, Hornell leading after the Alexander Pembroke touchdown, but Hornell still ahead, 7-6.
Today's game brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129. Providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. It's Dr. Pat Pico. Thanks, Dr. Pico. Looking for a new vehicle? How about a used vehicle? Over 300 new and used vehicles on the lots of Simmons and Rockwell. Stop at Hornell's Simmons and Rockwell, Nissan and Ford, the North Hornell. Drive your deal from Simmons and Rockwell. Thanks, Simmons and Rockwell. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. There's the doctors and assistants. Thanks. You guys injured? They've got you covered. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department. Looking for a place to stay when you're visiting Hornell in the Finger Lakes or you get kicked out of your house? Stay at the Main Street Inn in Hornell. They got double occupancy, single occupancy, new facility built downtown Hornell. Log on to HornellTheMainStreetInn.com. It's John Carbone.
You get kicked out, it's going to be a lot of questions asking that you live by yourself.
YDC Injury Law. Thanks, Welch, Donlan, Zarpos, 607-500 serving New York and PA. Thanks, guys. WDC Injury Law.
I'm looking down there, Bob. 20 there that had such a nice return last time. Martin, he's injured. I saw him limp off there after a couple plays, but he's still down.
And that's going to be key, too. You don't want injuries.
Oh, not that somebody had a beautiful return like that. So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their, what we at the, at their own 29-yard line.
And we're sitting up here, we can smell the smash burgers
I know,
cooking.
it's driving me nuts. Sadiq.
Running is going to be an issue today. I hope they don't keep testing it too much. You don't want to. You don't want to obviously just pass every down, but
no,
they got to be a little bit more creative with it.
That was Buchanan. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain at all.
Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Get ready for winter at Gilio's. Have them come, clean your system out, and check it to make sure it's operational. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Just got married.
Yeah, I filmed his wedding.
Oh, there you go.
I don't film weddings anymore, but I did that one. There's a rollout, which we're not a fan of.
Well, that's going to be an intentional grounding because there's nobody in the area.
Yeah.
I still don't see a flag, but
they usually get together. But what do we talk about? Just go back, straight back, and throw. Yeah. You know, I think if you got to get rid of the ball quick. You got a 1 or 2 step drop and throw it.
They didn't throw a flag on that. There was nobody.
But I don't know the rules in high school when it comes to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean there was nobody even close to that.
I'm assuming it's the same thing.
You would assume.
Judy Elger says, "Go Big Red."
Judy, my buddy.
Ruthie Patrick.
So it's 3rd and 10 at the 29.
You've got to come out quick. Oh, and you got to turn quicker than that. Yeah, he's got. That's one thing.
He had him too.
Yep. And you can see him. He pumped once too. I think he was going to try releasing it, and then.
Yeah, Smith's got to turn around a little quicker than that.
Yeah, he got separation, but it was too late.
Yeah, he did.
Now they're going to have to punt.
Trying to see who's back to punt for Hornell. That's number 7, and that's Brendan Becker.
It was John Flights, right? But you said he's not even suited up.
No. I went down. I looked down. Number 50. He better get that kickoff a little quicker.
Did that guy touch it?
Yeah.
Nice coverage. Not sure what he was doing.
That's higher again on that tackle. Yeah, I'm not sure. He was kind of lackadaisical about the way he's picking that up.
Yeah.
And that was higher with the tackle.
That was number 1.
That was number Brett, 1, the freshman or the sophomore, Brett Maloney.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Alexander Pembroke, and it's right just about on the 30-yard, their own 30-yard line.
I had to go to Hornell basketball. I can't remember if it was boys or girls. It had to have been 10 years ago, so I had to go to Pembroke to film. And I love their logo. They're individual when they were, I think they're probably still alone in basketball, my guess is.
Sure. Oh, that's gang tackle. I believe that was number 6 with the ball. That's Reichard again.
Patrick Wing getting up there with a little celebration.
I'm liking what I see from Hornell. I mean, other than that touchdown for Pembroke. Hornell came to play.
Again, we'll take a quick peek for those that are just joining us at last night's scoreboard. There's no Class C games being played today. LPW defeated Leroy Kelmum 16-14. That game at Leroy Kelmum. Wellsville lost to ER Gananda 24-15, and Livonia defeated Haverline. So both teams now have one win, Livonia and Haverline. We'll take a look at the standings in Class C here in just a minute.
Hornell plays at Haverline next week.
Yep, on a Friday night. You can watch it right here on Pike Sports. Nice catch.
Nice catch there. That was number 27. And that's Mason Snyder, a senior.
That'll be a first down.
To be one school, so now there's like 3 total in that whole area instead of 5.
Yeah, there used to be. I remember when Hornell played, there was even one called Edison, which we...
Yep, I think, yeah, you're right.
There was
Edison Tech, wasn't it?
There was, yeah, EFA, Notre Dame,
Southside,
Edison,
Horseheads, Notre Dame, yeah, you said Notre Dame,
yeah.
And then Corning East and Corning West.
Yeah. Then Hornell used to play, remember, Sayre and Waverly.
Yep. That's why I was like when for the basketball seasons, not last season, they did have a game scheduled against Waverly. Hornell didn't end up playing. Waverly canceled it somehow. But it was nice that they kind of brought that rivalry back a little bit.
Yep.
And Hornell in baseball has played Corning the last couple years. And
so it's 2nd and 12. There we go. He's on the run, and Hornell's got him.
Oh, and
we got rid of it.
I don't know if that'll be a...
Yeah. And who had that? That number 54 for Hornell was Quentin Evingham. He's had a good year, very good year. He would have had the sack there, but he kind of lost him for a second, then grabbed him and then got control of him again. And
I think they're going to call it a sack, aren't they? They're not going to call that.
Oh, they threw the flag.
Yeah, you have to. On that. Now, the key here is make sure you stay with your man defensively. You know they're going to pass again. And that was great. That was great defensive by the linebackers and the defensive backs staying with their man that time. So Heckman had nowhere to go.
Ball spotted at the 21.
So that's what's that, a 15-yard penalty? So it's going to be 2nd and 30. The ball's on the 21. It's only 2nd down, though. Oh, sorry, 3rd and 30 at the 21. Oh, he fumbled that. Fumbled it.
And Hornell says they got it.
Fumble on the play.
Wow, I would have been surprised. I thought because it looked like he fell right on top of it. Apparently didn't.
No, it was close. I showed the replay of it. He fell, and the ball was still about a couple feet away from him.
Nothing fancy here. It's just
By all Red Raiders jumping on that live ball.
maybe go the other.
First and 10 from the 21.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Hornell Red Raiders, and the ball's on the 21-yard line. This could be Maury and Oh. Well,
what'd you see?
Well, number 3 there gave Heckman gave our guy a push before the ball got there and pushed him right out of bounds. Watch. No, I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Hornell. Ball's still on the 21.
See, we had an interruption in the internet service for a few seconds there. Apologize about that.
It's Allegheny County. Somebody just moved. That's going to be a 5.
Here we go again. Oh, no.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 35. Yeah, that was a procedure.
I want to thank Decorator's Choice. Looking for everything for your home? You can find everything at Decorator's Choice. 37 Seneca Street. Dan and Maureen Broughton, from carpeting to tile flooring. Sherwin-Williams paint.
They have furniture too, don't they?
Yeah, furniture, yeah.
Yep. They've been in there in years. So it's be a second and 15, third and 15. There we go. Cross the.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Why did he not lead him? You got to lead him more.
I
on
thought
that.
our guy had it. This could be the same kid that scored the first touchdown. That's number 27,
Yep.
Snyder. That was a good play, Bobby.
Yeah.
It just didn't get the ball.
Yeah, he's got to lead him out further. Don't let him wait for it. But let's take a look at the replay.
Oh, I like the play. I loved the play, and I thought, okay, we got this, and we might have had a touchdown. Watch.
Hey, he threw
Look
it
how
too
wide open he
too
was,
underthrew
though.
it. Yeah,
Yep.
underthrew it too much. Yep. Nice try chasing him down.
Oh. Ugh.
I know. Again, I'm going back a little bit. Where is the just one step?
He just tipped it with his fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
Fingertips.
2:59 left to go in the first quarter.
Today's game is brought to you by, don't forget, every Wednesday night it's the Hornell Elks homemade pizza. Your favorite flavor of chicken wings from 4:30 to 7 at night. It's the Hornell Elks, open to the public. Make sure you stop down on Broadway, or you can park behind there at parking lot number 1, I believe it is. Thanks to Hornell Elks. I forget the number of parking lots there. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open an Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards. Stop at their Hornell location, corner of Mays and Seneca Street. It's First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Thanks, guys.
Good old Mays Avenue.
Yep. And good luck, Hornell Red Raiders, from Hornell City Mayor John Buckley, running for his 3rd term this November. So get out and vote for Hornell City Mayor John Buckley. I don't know. I think there might be an independent running, but not 100% sure.
They going for 2 again?
We'll see here. Oh, it was wide open. And he dropped it, right?
No, did he?
Oh, no, he didn't. Something
No.
fell out. That
was a calm move by the quarterback. Sammy rolled out, and I thought he was going to go for it, and all of a sudden he saw this guy open up. So it's going to make the score 14-7.
6-foot senior. Today's game brought to you by Alfred State College. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State. It's called Hometown Advantage. Allegheny County and Steuben County residents get $2,000 or more for every year you attend Alfred State College. It's the best deal in education. Free money. Can't turn that down. Alfred State College. And by Wilkins Auto Sales, car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more. It's Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21. In fact, you have to go buy it on your way to get to Alfred from Hornell. Thanks, Wilkins Auto Sales. And the Logo Print Company, big runs, short runs. You can see the hat machine right there, hat embroidery. They do embroidery, screen printing, laser printing, from bumper stickers to banners to billboards. They do it all at the Logo Print Company in Hornell. And by Lamax Automax. Check out their specialty vehicles, trucks, and generators, and every type of work vehicle you can find is at Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax. Complete auto care, including collision. So?
There, Bob, I just noticed Zernecki's not playing. He's one of their main players.
So we got a couple guys out for Hornell.
I just happened to notice him down there, and I didn't realize, usually I pick up when there's certain people missing because he's a big part of Hornell's offense and defense.
The flag will help.
Flag on the play. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10. It's going to be at their own 40. Their own 35. 2:59 left in the first quarter.
I have 2:48.
Sorry about that.
I'm not going to correct it. I'll just hold off for 11 seconds before I press play.
It's Maury, and it's going to be a keeper by Flights. Oh, there you go. Got a couple yards on it. I think he gained about, what, 3, 4? Pushed out of bounds or brought down at about the 39. Yeah, there we go. And Fleisch is going to keep it again.
Ooh, and he got hit hard.
Yeah. But look, for a second there was a hole there, but boy, they came through quick.
Lights on the keeper again with no.
And I'm going to say he lost a couple. Now, do you have a? Is your other guy down on the?
No, he decided he wanted to go to Darien Lake tonight.
Oof, boy, that's kind of.
It's Halloween, something going on there, so I'm sure they're dressing warm.
It's Smith coming out and Booth going in. So it's 3rd and 6. The ball's on the 39. Well,
Better
just
hurry.
If they can get something in here by the 50.
I'm going to say, you're going to have to call timeout. Yeah. It's taking too much time.
Did you see how wide open from the 50 beyond? I mean, a nice short, quick pass.
Still plenty of days left. A little chilly, but you can get up to Twin Hickory Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Maple City. Thanks to the Sherburne family, have owned it forever. You can log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com, buy a gift certificate that love one, or send one to me if you want. Twin Hickory, thanks, guys. And by Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. Steve, looks like it's going to be probably against Hornell.
Yeah.
And they're going to decline it, so that'll make Hornell punt.
That's a hold on Hornell.
Oh, I would have thought.
I'm going to see. Let me watch the replay again because I didn't see anybody holding, but the officials are right there. Let's see if we can see.
No, I don't know why. I thought I saw one of their guys move.
That pass was so quick. I couldn't see anyone being held there, but when a guy puts his hands up, they think he might have been holding them maybe.
He's got to get that punt off. That almost hit. Is that number 2 or 3 there? That almost hit him. And that
number 2.
Is that number 2? Yeah.
Or no, number 3. I can't tell. The numbers are.
Brody Heckman.
Number 3, quarterback.
Brody Heckman. I thought, well, if that hits him, we're going to get the ball good because we had our guy right down there. Could have jumped right on it. So the defenders are going to take over. 1st and 10. They're at their own 27-yard line.
Pembroke with the ball in their own 27, 1st and 10.
You're awful brave there, Bob.
Yeah, I just tested it. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't know. I'm just trying to we're having some internet issues.
It's 24 with the ball for the defenders. His name is Sean. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the rest of it. Przowski.
Brought down by about 6 Raiders.
There's a gain of about 3. He's going to bring the ball out right to the 30. Clock's ticking down on this first quarter.
Going around the edge.
Again, that was number 24, Sean.
It's going to be enough for a first down, but that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-7. The defenders on top of the Red Raiders. And we will be back after this.
East Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional.
We back on?
Yep, nice stop there.
There we go. That was Buchanan again, who just had a nice catch while we were off the air for a gain of 5, but that was no gain at all, maybe even a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Go back.
The ball's on the 39 of the defenders.
Go back and show you a play you missed when you were away. Here it was a nice completion from Flights. Apologize about, especially when we're streaming from a new location, and it's surprising. The internet here does, the inside the box here does not work right. I mean, so, and the sound system does not work right here at Alfred University either, so it's stuff they've got to repair, so we're relying on mobile hotspots. So hopefully we'll be back on the air.
That was incomplete to Maury, which is going to bring up 4th and 6 at the 39. They're going to have to punt. And that's number 8 for Hornell. That's back. That's Brian Hess. Apparently number 76 forgot that he's supposed to be in the game. Well, he's not even on the roster, so he must just come up from JVs.
How about running a fake here? You know, you have nothing to lose.
There we go. That's number 7. That's Pierce Dinkins for the defenders that took that.
Punt fielded by Dinkins.
Defenders are going to take over. It's going to be 1st and 10 at their own, what's that going to be, 44-yard line?
Tim Sawyer, the head coach of the defender. I'm not sure which one's Tim, actually. He was real nice. I sent him a message to get me some information and sent me a current roster. And
wants to make sure we call his players out.
Yeah, well, I want to do that anyways. And plus, I didn't have their new logo and stuff. You know, this is a team that's just been created, so.
Is this their first year?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And that was that Reichard again? He's got the kazoo helmet on, so that's how I keep picking him out.
Several players have, you know, for the games and stuff, you'll see several players wear them.
Yep, I'm assuming they've had probably a concussion.
Thanks, guys, and I apologize for those commenting online that we had some issues there. But that's what you get when you're
You can blame it on me, Bob.
No, it's upsetting to me because
Yeah.
I do everything to get set up my hair. And 2 hours early today to make sure to test the system here. I'm like, geez, their system's not working right, and they shake their head. Yes, there's problems. You would think they would have things top notch, but
So second and third, right from about the 49.5-yard line of Hornell, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and that's number 3 with the ball, and that's Heckman. He's going to be brought down. Oh, there's a flag down.
Yep.
It's going to be hold on the defenders. It's got to be the first penalty on the defenders.
Now, we talked about soccer. Hornell boys ended up undefeated in this season, which is nice going to the playoff. So they get a first-round bye. So their first game's not until next Saturday, so a week from today. I will not be doing that game. I will not be around. But the girls play, I believe, Wednesday in Hornell, and they.
How many did they lose?
They only lost 2, and both to Livonia.
Oh. Livonia always had good boys when
and
they played.
Yeah, and the girls lost to Livonia 2-1 and 5-4, I believe it was. So in double overtime. So very two tight teams, very well. But we'll see what happens in sectionals.
And that's 24 with the ball. That's their fullback, and that's I'm going to try this. Pietrzowski.
What number is that?
24.
24.
Sean. I just keep calling him Sean so I don't butcher his last name.
Oh, they butcher your name too, don't they?
Smith? Yeah, all the time. Smythe, Smith.
Yeah, Pietrzowski. Now, see, I'm saying, like, my name's Peischer, but it's P-E-I. That's Pi with a P-I-E. So,
going for number 27 again. Right into his arms. Knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. You know, I didn't realize when he's the one, that 27 is Snyder. He's the one he scored twice for them, but I didn't realize how tall he was until he was over here on this side of the field. 6'1", 180, but boy, he looked a lot taller than that.
here we go. Pietrzowski. Thank you very much. It says user. It's not your name. It says user. And it's Reichert.
Yeah, I worked with a Jess Reichert.
Jess, you said?
Yep. She was a state trooper. She is a state trooper. Again, that was number 6 again. Reichert.
No.
Reichert with the carry. Wing and higher on the tackle.
Thank Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler. Mike Hess-Darrell Howell and the crew at Butler Excavating. Need a house torn down, need one built. They do pavement, septic sifts. You said you had them up at your place. They do septic, Yep. So thanks, Butler Excavating. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Genesee Street. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. It's Apex Chiropractic. Apex.
Also running for alderman, I see signs all over Hornell.
He's an alderman already, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
oh, wow, sneaking through.
Again, that was Reichert.
Yeah, finally grabbed by Bale that time. No, I'm sorry, that was Owen Heyer on the tackle.
The big boy.
Yeah. This is one of those games now. Again, what could have been?
Yeah.
You know, the interception that the Hornell could have. That was if that pass was led further, that could have been a touchdown right there, and it could looking at a tie game.
He had a lot of green in front of him, but 27 there was better. You know, was able to just tip the ball, and once he tipped it kind of himself. There we go. It's going to be an end around, and that's number 4, Hunter Mast, and he went in for the touchdown.
Hand off to number 4, Hunter Mast for the touchdown.
It's going to make the score 26-7.
Going for 2 again. And he'll stop 2 of these extra point. It's going to look he's going to pass.
It's wide open.
Yep.
And that's who, number 82.
That's one of those ones you've got to stay with your man. Let your linebackers worry about the run in that situation. He thought he was going to run it, so he came up and left his man, and he's going to get burned doing it. But
and it makes the score 28-7.
Yep.
The defenders.
Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, 607-324-6424. Need a new computer? Want to repair it? It's Ed's Computers. Thanks, Ed. And by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP.
There you go.
Connors and Ferris. And if we'll take that to the graphic off, and there's the Connors and Ferris family, or Connors Family Pavilion. Greg Connors, a graduate of Alfred University.
Did he played for football, Alfred?
Yep, played at Alfred, yep. And a proud supporter of Section 5, a big supporter of the Buffalo Bills. He's one of the main sponsor for their training camp. Connors and Ferris, of course, a graduate of Hornell High School. 2 years after me.
Great athlete.
Yep. Really good guy, and every time I talk to him and stuff, I'm president of the Kiwanis Club and other things need donations. He's right there and helps out a lot. So thanks, Greg.
I used him as a lawyer for a workers' comp case, and he absolutely destroyed the other. It was almost embarrassing. That's how bad he.
Yeah. Well, that's these specialty lawyers. Like we got YDC, Donlin, who graduated from Hornell, their injury. So they're very special. But both, I know Connors and Ferris does injury law, too. They've got so many lawyers in there that specialize in certain things.
Greg was just amazing. I actually felt sorry for the other lawyer. I actually felt sorry, and I never feel sorry for lawyers.
Yeah. So 5:25 left on the clock here in the first half.
Hornell down 28-7. They're taking over. It's 1st and 10 at their own 33. Again, you got flights under center. There we go. He's wide open. Oh.
He was wide open, but I don't know did Morey stop, I wonder? Or slip? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the replay. No, he was still going. He continued to stride, but just overthrown.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It was a nice pass. And he had good blocking back there. We have Smith coming out. We're going to have Booth going in.
I'm not sure, why, that would have been, he cut inside, a zing pass right to him, you know what I mean, cutting. These loft passes are tough passes to catch. Now we should take that 2-step drop and zing it. Zing.
Is that an official football term?
Yes, it is.
There we go. He's going to roll out. Another one. Oh.
Overthrown. Yep.
Way overthrown. 2 in a row.
I wonder if he's a little gun shy after underthrowing the one that got returned for a touchdown, Well,
he's showing a good arm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not going to the receiver.
Remember Jeff Walsh who was a quarterback 2 years after me, he could throw it 70 yards, if not further, in the air. But his problem was a little bit of accuracy was an issue.
He was such a good kid.
But he was
on my midget football team the
yeah.
1 year that I helped coach.
He was he was more of a running quarterback where he would hit and run over people. He was such a big guy.
Tough kid.
Yeah.
Funny. I remember he was a funny kid. So Hornell, it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 33. Obviously, it's another passing down. Just get 10 yards. Just get 10. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Find somebody.
Did he catch it?
But he was
I'm not sure what.
No. Well, that was Smith. I thought he was going to make a great catch, even though I think he was probably out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but
yeah. Well, I got to give Flights credit. He got out of a bind there, and he's.
He had senior Connor Meehan, who was our feature player today on the Pike Sports Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook posts.
That's quite a mouthful.
Yep. Connor was one of the athletes we featured today, promoting this game. Hornell back to punt. Not as many people here this year as last year, because last year we played Dansville Waco,
right.
More of a local team, and they really packed them in.
Now, are they still playing in what they call the Cohocton complex, or does Waco?
I believe they play there. Yes. Yep.
Dansville.
Oh, I don't know. No, Dansville's got that new facility.
A new facility.
Yeah. That's where they play.
There you go. Who down that? That was number. We don't have a 76 for Hornell, so I'm assuming he must come up from JVs.
And these are fresh, new, nothing on.
But he probably just came up today.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, he sent me these today. These updated rosters.
For years, they had their names on the back. I think all my boys' jerseys they have their name on the back.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. So we got just over 4 minutes. Defenders are taking over. They're on their own 48-yard line.
Got a different quarterback under center, number 20.
Yeah, they still got number 6 running it, and that was a gain of either 9 or 10.
Brought down by Connor Smith.
Reichert on the run, Connor Smith on the tackle. Pick up
That's Nolan Peterson, the 10th grade quarterback, in for the defenders.
There you go, getting some experience. Come back next year, and tall kid. How tall he's a 6-footer.
Yep, both him and Heckman both are 6 foot.
Here goes Reichert again. He's being brought down right. I think he's going to get the first down, though.
Yep.
Reichert on the carry. Fire on the tackle. First down. Alexander Pembroke. 42.
I think our advertisers, the Ryan Agency, Hornell, Jasper, and Wells, are 3 locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan for insurance protection you can rely on for home, auto, business, and motorsports. Your dirt bike they can insure, Smitty.
Yeah, you're not going to catch me on a dirt bike. It's 1st and 10 for the defenders. He's going to try his first pass, and that's going to be caught by number 5, and that's Tyler Caldwell. I believe he's just got into the game. They brought in their subs already. It's not even halftime. Of course, when you're up 28-7.
Pass complete for Alexander Pembroke. Pushed out of bounds by Landon Boyle.
I want to thank John and Degan, general and trial practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989, corner of Church and Genesee Street. Thanks, John.
There's another first down. So it's first 10, it's the Hornell 19. And that's going to be Reichert. So right up the middle. He's bouncing off people, spinning around. Looks like he's going to gain about 6.
Reichert on the carry, picked up about 6.
So Matt Harvey online says that Dansville DCW, or DWC, excuse me, plays at both Dansville and plays one game in Cohocton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I know they put a new press box and stuff in Cohocton, but I haven't been there because they only play them. Last year was the first time they played them because they moved up a classification, remember? And they happened to play them here last year. It was the first time in like 5 years they had played them.
I remember going to a soccer game where you couldn't even see the field.
They still play that there. Yep. I've
There's
been there.
their fullback.
Been there a couple
Going up
times this
through
year.
the middle, and that's say the name. I can't pronounce it.
What was it again? What number?
It's 24. Their fullback.
Oh, we got that. Petrakowski. Petrakowski.
When your last name's Smith, everything is, even Peicher's hard.
You almost got what the one you. I wonder what your name is, Chris Smith. I wonder how common that is. What's John Smith is the most common name, right?
There's
or used to be.
tons and tons and tons of Chris Smiths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder where Chris Smith is, like third on the list of most common names in the in the world, or in the United States, anyways. Well, my first name's Bob, so I got an easy, and you can spell it backwards.
It's going to be a first down by about the point of the ball.
Yep.
Or should I say the nose of the ball?
One thing, remember, was it 2 years ago, Hornell played at Alexander when they were still on their own, and that's when Austin Golnitz broke his leg at Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
And
But boy, he healed quick for as bad as
yeah,
I heard it
he
was.
came back and played basketball.
Yeah, I know, and I heard
and
about
it was a
horrible.
compound fracture.
Yeah.
I mean, it was horrible. I
There
mean,
you go,
he almost lost his leg. That's how bad it was, or his lower part, anyways. But and they were real nice. The people at Alexander, real pleasant and stuff like that. But the facility, they decided to have a night game because it was homecoming or something. And I know the officials were real upset and said you can't do this anymore because they brought in construction lights to light the field. It was just a horrible, horrible situation. 2 kids ended up breaking their legs that night. And the field conditions weren't great.
Well, I bet now that they've combined, I bet they get a turf field.
Yeah.
So it's going to be second and goal at the 9. Oh, they're going to let the sophomore go run the ball. That was the quarterback. That was the keeper.
Yep, Peterson.
Get him his first, maybe his, I don't know.
You ever been to Pembroke? Pembroke's beautiful. I love that area up there.
Well, I went through Alexander every single time I went from.
Yeah.
Every time I went through to Batavia from Amity, I went through Alexander. I used to gas up there all the time.
I remember one time I went to Pembroke. I'm like, where is everybody? There's nobody here. I was supposed to go to Pioneer.
Oh.
And Pioneer's an arcade, right, in that area. I got the P's mixed up.
That's all right.
And I was there plenty early because I happened to be up in the area anyway. So when I say where everyone was, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was still able to make it down to Pioneer, and that's quite a trip.
That's Riker. He's going to go in for a touchdown.
Yep. Nice touchdown.
That's right. We went to a hockey tournament once, and I let Wendy put it into the GPS, and she put in Buffalo. It was supposed to be West Seneca. So we get to Buffalo. We get to the address, and there was an address. It was like a house, an old house on a corner. I don't think they play hockey here. I said, "What'd you put in?" She said, "Buffalo." I said, "No,
West Seneca.
Seneca."
Not West Seneca Street.
No.
Like there's a Seneca Street in Hornell. Oh, there's Austin Golnitz says, "Let's go Hornell." He's chiming in. Did you guys play today, Austin? He goes to Brockport University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a sister that was the same age?
Oh, yeah. Well, yep, Cadence. Yep. She's a sweetheart. She was, I can't remember if she was valedictorian or salutatorian. Salutatorian for Hornell.
I wasn't even a Torian.
Actually, she's a year older.
Okay.
Than Austin, yep. Whoops, I let my clock run out. Apologize. There's actually 14 seconds left. You know, I know this game has become kind of a out of reach type game, but it's still what could have been. Even if Hornell was going to lose the game, you know, Hornell could have 20 points on the board right now, just for a few errors and mistakes. But we've seen that all year long. And just a young group of kids, some kids that have never played football before, that have come over from Arkport and Cancerega, you know. So
and they've done real well, the 10 and 11.
They
Smith
have.
and Morey, very well. Okay, 14 seconds to go.
They're going for 2, right?
They're going for the 2 as always. Going to loft it up there. Is it going to be intercepted by number 11? That's going to be
Ooh,
Smith.
jeez. I don't think they're going to throw a flag for.
A flag.
Well, he did try running it back, and I didn't know myself at first, but I think it's down. It's dead in high school football. Watch him tackle here.
Well, we're lucky because he almost took Buchanan out.
Yeah, and those guys are just waiting there. I think they all knew the rules. So Hornell has stopped 3 extra points, which is something to hang their hat on.
I'm sorry to laugh, folks.
Well, no, you know what I mean.
You're such a positive. You're such a glass half full, Bobby. You're not.
Hey, we've seen a lot of positive things in this game, but just more negatives, unfortunately.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think Hornell's played okay, even though they're down 34-7. I know it doesn't sound.
You're the half full guy.
Yeah, that's one only time in my life. Then.
Pembroke, Sakito said Pembroke loves their grass field, so they must have a grass field in Pembroke. Like I said, Alexander has 2. But I don't. And I think they only played day games in Alexander. That's what it was when we played them a couple years ago.
Well, they have all the parents circle the field, turn their headlights on for homecoming.
Austin Golnett said Alfred State played at Brockport today.
I'm assuming Alfred University played here. I saw 2 big buses pull in early this morning when I was walking my puppy.
Not sure.
It's picked up by Morey.
So it puts it down to 8 seconds.
Morey would run back to 42.
Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10, and the ball's going to be placed at their own 42. 8 seconds, excuse me.
I had to go to Bliss yesterday. That's not in Allegheny County, is it?
No.
Yeah.
That's where all the snowmobilers go.
I had to film what's called paddock videos for horse racing. They go for sale. People raise them and they sell them. So I make videos for them and then upload them, and then people bid on them to buy them. And
you're a jack of all trades.
Bliss. I do quite a few of them. Oh, no. Not a timeout, I hope.
What? You know what? They're putting a lot of subs in, so maybe they're 2, 4, 6.
When I was going to down it, or just, I don't know if they're going to down it, but if they were the New York Jets, they would have just stood there like last week. What a horrible situation
they're
in.
Talked about that on ESPN all week long.
They go for it on 4th down. When you go for it in 4th down with a minute and a half left, you think you're going to try at least throwing some bombs, or they just stood there and let the clock run out. I'm like, who does that? I've never seen that before in my life.
They were so excited about that coach, too.
Yeah, well, it's the first year. I mean, I knew they weren't going to be very good this year, but.
And my Steelers got beat by 1.
Yeah, I watched
by
that.
A quarterback that's played, a total of 2 games with that team.
He's 45 years old.
Well, they call that the geriatric bowl. Buffalo's got a bye tomorrow.
So Sukito 2000 says all night games are played in Pembroke and day games are played in Alexander.
There we go.
And a
Another
flag.
That's Buchanan. He line up off sides maybe? Because the flag was thrown right where he was.
Let's see if we can see it. No, he couldn't see if he was offside or not. Replay didn't go back far enough.
Procedure, Hornell. I'd like to know how many penalties they have. Holy cow. And how many yards.
This game has taken quite a long time.
This game's taking forever. So many flags.
We're about an hour and 15 minutes of game time. There we go. So, 34-7 is your score. We'll be back with second half and some highlights after this.
Will they all go into the same end of the field? That's weird.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Just one accident, one misstep can do serious damage to your car, home, and financial future. If your coverage is lacking, one incident could wipe out years of financial progress. Let's make sure your policy is built to hold up when life gets, well, heavy. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
At WDC Injury Law, we over-prepare for your personal injury case. Some say Anna takes her coffee too seriously, but we call it attention to detail. Megan's motto, better safe than sorry. Maybe a little too safe, but hey, she'll spot a hazard before anyone else. And Mike, courtroom or camping trip, he's ready either way. WDC Injury Law, prepared for anything, even coffee.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I could not help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At Davidson's Furniture, we've been delivering comfort and style since 1876. You'll find everyday low sale prices on the biggest brands, Lazy Boy, Serta mattresses, England furniture, and more. Get 12 months, no interest financing, plus expert delivery straight into your home. And our in-store design expert will help you choose the perfect look for your home. So don't wait, come into Davidson's Furniture today, where style, comfort, and savings come home.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hello, my name is Destiny, and I've worked at Tim Hortons for 3.5 years. How are you?
Hey, good, thanks. So you brew coffee every 20 minutes?
We brew our original blend coffee every 20 minutes to make sure it's fresh for every guest we serve.
Thank you very much. Really? Every 20 minutes?
Day or night. I don't know of anyone else who does that, but you can really taste the difference. So it's always fresh, always.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Just one accident, one misstep can do serious damage to your car, home, and financial future. If your coverage is lacking, one incident could wipe out years of financial progress. Let's make sure your policy is built to hold up when life gets, well, heavy. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC career paths at alfredstate.edu.
At WDC Injury Law, we over-prepare for your personal injury case. Some say Anna takes her coffee too seriously, but we call it attention to detail. Megan's motto, better safe than sorry. Maybe a little too safe, but hey, she'll spot a hazard before anyone else. And Mike, courtroom or camping trip, he's ready either way. WDC Injury Law, prepared for anything, even coffee.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I could not help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
So welcome back. About 3.5 minutes before start of the second half, we'll go take a look at some instant replays. There's the opening return, if you're just joining us here late, by Hornell, taking it all the way down to the 15-yard line to start out. Followed that up with some around the end by Brody. Kind of had a tough time getting it in to start the first time down the field. Their runs were stopped by a host of defenders. And then a beautiful catch by Connor Smith for the Hornell touchdown. Hornell up 7-0. And then a nice kickoff after that.
14 below is the coolest ever.
Good coverage by Hornell. Pembroke able to eventually put the ball on the move, but good defense by Hornell that time.
By the end, I was fine.
Actually, Hornell did very good, except this particular play where he was wide open for the touchdown. And Hornell's second possession. Not ready for the ball. A little thrown behind anyways by flights to Connor Smith. Had the punt and then touched. Hornell able to cover it. And then another wide open pass that time. Nice job. Heckman. Actually, it was good coverage this one by Hornell that time, and he was ended up being sacked for a loss after a penalty, and then a fumble here as Hornell was able to recover. So don't forget, at this point, it's 7-6 Hornell.
Yeah, we were up there for a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just, it's And then Hornell just couldn't get it. And then this play here, which was a great play call, but underthrown, intercepted, and that ball returned for a touchdown.
Was that tip, Bobby?
I'm not. He might have tipped it to himself. I don't think anybody else tipped it. And then their nice pass for the 2-point conversion that time. And Hornell's next possession. Good defense. Gain of a couple there for Flights. This isn't every play, obviously. This is just kind of whatever highlights we did there. Nice defense again. As Flights try to take it up in the middle. Nice throw. Just not handled. And a punt return. Start the second. Actually, that was a pass, I believe. And they ended up scoring. Not sure why I showed the punt, but let's see. Sometimes I press the instant replay. That was a good tackle. Decent return, but a tackle.
I see Keeson Martins can't even put any weight on that leg, and he had that beautiful return there, the kickoff.
This is a nice catch. At time by Snyder. Oops. And around the edge here. Easy. Walk in. Whoops, that was the wrong. And they went for 2. And then a couple overthrows by Flights.
Pembroke will be receiving the second half kickoff.
So Hornell's kicking off. Start the second half.
Caldwell, nice play. Oops, we're gonna.
And that's Maury getting set to kick off.
So we're back live here. Start of the third quarter. Hornell will kick off.
Oh, nice kick. That's going to be picked up by number 1. That's Maloney. And he's got a good lane there. And
wow,
he's going to be caught from behind by, wow, that was quick. Who was it? It's that Keegan Matt. Wow, he's fast.
First and 10, Alexander Pembroke from the 48-yard.
So the defenders are going to start out. They're going to start out first and 10 at their own 48 after that kickoff return.
Good stop by.
And that's Heckman back in for quarterback for the defenders.
For those just joining us that missed the first half, there's the Section 5 Class C standings for football. Of course, Alexander Pembroke, the defenders, are undefeated at 5-0. They play one less game than everyone else this year. And you see Letchworth, LPW, Leroy Calmum, ER Gananda, Wellsville and Hornell in 6th place. Livonia and Haverling played yesterday with Livonia winning that game. And both those teams have one win now. Nice little.
There's Reichert again. He's going to be taken down at right at the Hornell 40. But it's going to be another first down.
Let's see. I'm going to Alexander on the Section 5 site. They give you a lot of information, and one of the information was what school was driving here. So apparently one school leaves, goes to pick up the other school. I'm thinking someone might know more, because it says Alexander driving, leaving at 4 o'clock. And whether they have to drive to Pembroke to pick them up or how that works, the players. And I was going to look to see how long it takes from Pembroke to get here, if that was the case.
Kind of lofted that one up there. That was good defensive play by, was that number 10, Maury? Yes. I think that's like their first incompletion. Again, Hornell's down 34-7. Defenders have the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 10, and it's right at the Hornell 40 after that incomplete pass, broken up by Maury. And that was 24. That was
Sean
Pietrzowski.
Yep. Pietrzowski. Nice job hanging onto the ball, too.
He's had a gain of about 2.
I looked
up 3rd down and 8.
I went over to the other end of the press box and looked over to see them where they're making the smash burgers and stuff. And I'm like, geez, the line was so long. I said I wouldn't gonna make it down there and get it back in time. Maybe I can just text them and say,
if you had to run,
send a couple up. I'm not running anywhere. I'm not running nowhere.
Well, that broken play, but looks like they're gonna get some yardage out of it, and actually was get a first down.
And a flag.
Is there a flag? I didn't see it.
You can see it right here. Watch how he
I see it, yep.
He throws it immediately at. You can see this guy throw it. Whoa.
Looks like that's going to be on the defenders.
I'm not sure. I think we have some stuttering video here.
3rd and 17.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down, 17 to go on the Hornell 47-yard line. Oh, he was crushed. Is that higher? He hit him like a train. That was complete to number 82. That was Perry, the tight end. He's getting ahead of steam. Unfortunately, 51 higher had a hotter head of steam. I think every year I still say that the hardest hitter or the hardest hit I've still ever seen in Hornell history had to be Phil Shepard. I could hear it all the way up at the booth.
Yeah, it was years ago.
Yeah.
It was 4th down and 10? Or 4th down and 11?
What's it called? A moral victory if they hold them here? First down.
You got it, yeah.
Oh, Hornell, you got to cover that.
Well, the problem with the quarterback running out and having all that time too, you know, it's hard to maintain coverage that long.
Unfortunately, it was a first down after it was 4th and 11. It's going to be 1st and 10, and it's going to be the ball's going to be placed right at the Hornell. Looks like the 22-yard line.
I do want to shout out and say congratulations to the Hornell swim and diving. They had the Livingston County Athletic Association championships, and we had 2 champions come out of Hornell. Margaret Hall with the 100 freestyle, and Evelyn Stryker won the 100 backstroke.
So that's just girls, right?
Yeah, it's girls, but it's weird because they'll let boys, and the same thing with the boys season, will let girls on the team too sometimes. You know what I mean? It's a combination because some of these small schools don't have enough swimmers, and I think that's how they work it. So it's just, you know.
Well, because swimming was always a winter sport when I went to school. They still have?
No, now they still have the winter. But I think it's more or less, diving and stuff. I'm not sure how 100% how all that works. But multiple personal bests and stuff in the Livingston County Championship. So congratulations to the swim diving. This is the first year in a couple years I haven't done any events from them this year, just because the internet does not work at the intermediate school pool. So I just kind of given up on trying to get it fixed. And
that's Riker. Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah. He went down kind of funny there. Yeah. I thought maybe his leg gave out, but somebody must have grabbed him right by the ankle. He's had a nice game.
Yeah, he is.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6 at the 6, so second goal. Boy, they had him 4th and 11. Well, that was a heck of a play.
Yeah, a little
fake pitch and come back around the other side. And that's the fullback.
Peskowski with the touchdown for the defenders.
Nice play. I'm sure Izzy down there was just saying try to win this half, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's
win each individual battle,
yep.
Being that you're losing the war. It puts the defenders up 40-7. Over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So they go for 2.
See if we can stop them here again.
We've had a lot of, I won't say a lot of luck. Again.
Yeah.
Flag, another flag. Are these refs getting paid by the flag? If they are, they're making a ton tonight.
Well, hey, they used to say that about you. Police getting how many tickets you give out. That's how you get paid, right?
It is. That's how I made so much money.
State troopers must be low on funds.
Yeah, you had a crack in a window. I'd throw that in there too. Oh, I wish.
What's the fastest speed you've ever?
125.
You could stop someone that was going 125 miles. What kind of car was it?
In the rain, it was a Dodge. I think it was called an Avenger. So one's just smaller than the Charger.
What, do you take the license away immediately when that happens?
No, I don't have the authority to ever take them.
Oh, okay. I wonder how that works.
If they plead guilty, they get so many points. Once you get, I think it's 11 or 12 points, you have a DMV hearing, and then they take it.
100, jeez. Like I said, it's not.
It was a young couple with their old grandmother and grandfather in the back.
Maybe that was their dying wish, the grandparents, to go 130 miles an hour.
I made the grandparents roll the back window down, and I asked the woman if she could reach out and do this, and you can't see it. I said, next time he gets going that fast, reach out and smack him in the back of the head. Yeah, 125.
In New York State roads, no thank you.
Yeah, right at the
I don't care how nice
Angelica exit.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Ball out of bounds. Ball being placed.
I think this is one of the games you can keep the clock running. Remember, they used to do that all the time. They'd let both coaches would get together and say, maybe they will in the fourth quarter, but because Hornell, I'm sure still wants to work on some plays and stuff.
Another flag? Oh, my God.
It went out of bounds, the ball.
That's right. Yeah, that's funny. Their kicker kicks, and it goes the same thing every time. It goes right to the left.
Yep. To the left, to the left. Is that a song?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's why they don't try for a PAT.
So this is the last game of this week in Class C. There's the other scores from last night.
It's too bad Hornell has to take it on the chin like this, but what a fun night. I mean, to be at Alfred University's field is beautiful.
Yep.
The press box up here is beautiful.
And supposedly we talked about after in a couple of weeks they'll start putting the new turf in Hornell, I guess, is the plan. I don't know if that's the last I heard, that's the plan.
Yeah, I thought they were, after talking, they were going to wait till after they finished the gym.
Yeah, that was the original plan, but the field is way past its due.
Oh, absolutely.
So
it's more black than it is green when you and I were up in the press box.
Yeah. Brody with a slight limp.
Yeah, they're going to bring in Booth.
We've seen some impressive stuff by Booth this year.
I've heard good things. I work with his father. Who I haven't seen down there today. Usually he's down on the sideline.
I've texted him a couple times and he hasn't gotten back to me. I wonder, I didn't know if they went on vacation or something.
No,
usually he gets right back to me.
Yeah, he was in school this week. Another flag. Another flag. I know we're going to get defensive pass interference, I think. I haven't seen this many flags at Alfred since the Desperado Debs were up here in the in the early 70s.
What year did the Desperado Debs stop, I wonder?
When I was playing, we used to come up and do a halftime show.
They had to have been in the 90s because I remember them. They used to march, I think, when I was doing some parades and stuff in the early 90s, the Desperado Debs. My sister might have been one. I can't remember.
Yeah, my sister and I.
2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, face mask, and defensive pass interference on
Well, they're both on. Well, that's. I don't want to say that. That's the most yardage Hornell's had in a while.
In this half, anyways.
Yeah. So Hornell's got the ball right at the 50-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Okay, Flights is back in at quarterback after Booth took one snap. Way overthrew him. Looked like he was going for number 9. That was Connor Meehan.
That was one of those ones, thank God he overthrew him, I think, because he was going to get lambasted. And as we say, the clock is running. It's actually 42. I forgot they did score the extra.
Okay, well, we got, what do we got? I think we got too many people over on the left side.
I want to thank Wyand Chiropractic Associates. They're welcoming Dr. Kevin Hagan from Hornell Chiropractic to their practice. So there'll be 3 doctors there at Wyand Chiropractic at 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Thanks, guys. And the Italian Villa, all your Italian favorites, Dickie Argenteri and the Argenteri family.
Ate there last night.
Oh, did you? What'd you have?
Fish fry.
Oh, did you eat it all? Because they usually give you so much food, you'd have like 3 days of leftovers.
No. I stuff it all down my throat.
Don't forget, stop at Tim Hortons for a 40-pack of Timbits. Remember, they're donut holes as we know them.
Yeah. From the old Baker's Dozen.
Yep, Timbits at Tim Hortons. Thanks, Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico.
So 2nd and 10 for Hornell, still at the 50-yard line. It's Buchanan in motion. Oh. Brought down at, looks like there's going to be a loss of 5.
But look at that scene right now. Every receiver is 30 yards down the field. Where's the short passes?
Yeah.
Where's the 5-foot crossing? Where's the, that's where I'm upset.
He doesn't have the time.
Yeah, that's why there should be just little zings,
Zings. The zingers.
Yeah, where's the short passes? You can't throw bombs every time. He doesn't have the time to do it. 2-step drop, it should be out of his hands. He doesn't have time to do it, like you said.
This is a good team they're playing.
Yeah, but I mean that's why you've got to
right.
do quick passes. You can't. Let's see where they all go again.
There it is. What a catch! Oh, he had it.
I missed. I couldn't see what was going even on in that play.
Oh, that was a wonder. He had it for a second. He ran right underneath it. He had it, brought it in. When he hit the turf, it come loose. He caught one like that the last game I worked.
I missed
with
the.
him. He's good. And I think this is probably about his first year playing football. Obviously, I mean, he's an Arkport kid.
But another long pass.
Wow.
Which should have been caught, like we said, but.
I think number 1 there, Maloney thought about picking that up.
Ball down to 21 by Hornell.
So the ball.
1st and 10.
I think Giovanni's. When's the last time you went to Giovanni's? You ever ate the salad bar at Giovanni's?
No, I saw it though.
Yeah.
It's really, we ate there a couple times over the summer. I hadn't been there in a long time.
But you skip anything salad. You say if it's green, it's trouble. If it's brown, get double. That's your slogan. Deep fried. You saw broccoli on there running.
I know he doesn't own anymore, but Bill Jovenel was just always such a good man.
Yeah, he was. The whole family.
Yep.
I graduated with one of his daughters. Haven't seen her since graduation. I don't know where she moved to, and I think I've tried to contact her. I did get her address for our yearbook, or not yearbook, but class reunions.
Yep. What do you probably at, 55, 60?
Yep, a 60-year reunion coming up. Hope I live that long.
I should say that because mine's the 47th next year, or this year.
This is my 40th coming up this upcoming next year. It'll be the next reunion cycle.
Maloney on the carry.
I think St. James Hospital's orthopedics department. I thought I had kidney stones. Did I tell you that last Friday? It wasn't, though. I had strained my muscle in my back, but it felt so like it was inside my body. They did a CT scan and everything for me and said it's not kidney stones. But I have 50 pounds of undigested red meat in my stomach. Remember they always claim people had that? When you die, you have that much.
Yeah, another new quarterback in.
Ooh, nice hit.
Yeah,
There's been some good hits by defense for Hornell.
That was a good one by 55. That was Keegan Matt.
Brett Maloney around the edge. He's only a 10th grader, too, so I'm telling you, they're going to be really good.
For a long time, it looks like.
Let's not put them on this. Maybe they'll move up to Class B.
What is this C?
This is C, yeah.
Okay. Remember years ago? I mean, like when I went to school, we were like
well, you were A. They were
A
when I was in high school, too. I mean, I'm only a couple years younger than you, but they were still A, and then they were A in the late 80s, early 90s. They were still A classification.
Of course, we were 0-8.
Oh, they're stopping the clock now for some reason.
Mercer on the carry.
Keep the clock ticking.
So just an update like we talked about. Let's see if I can look it up on my about when the girls play. The Hornell girls are, 13-2.
Hornell's got a good volleyball team, don't they?
Yeah, they've got 2 regular season games left. They're both away. One's at Canistale Greenwood. I'm going to try doing that. They did lose to a great York team. York always has a great program.
Now, do we have 2 Dyrene girls on the the Hornell? I didn't realize that. For whatever, I thought the older one played soccer, but I think their mother coached volleyball up here at one of the 2 colleges.
Max Heckman's pass intended for Spears Dinkins falls incomplete.
I don't see anything
That's
listed.
going to bring down is that going to bring a 4th down?
Snyder back to punt. Buchanan back to receive.
I don't see anything listed at all for soccer yet. What'd you drop? Probably fell into the void.
If I don't find it, my wife is going to push me into the void with my wedding ring.
That's what that heavy noise was?
Yeah.
5-pound diamond?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
I found it.
Okay.
So after that punt, Hornell's going to take over. 1st and 10. It's going to be at their own 27-yard line. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. Hornell down 42-7. Coach Izzy's dialing up about a 40-point play here.
See him grabbing some players, going to get them in. Carson Smith, Heckman.
Okay, we're going to have Booth. Booth is going to be the quarterback.
Yep. '11th grader, so he'll be your quarterback next year.
Number 14, Tyler Rankel, 120 pounds. Sounds like me.
Yeah.
When I was in school.
Wet.
With a pocket full of quarters.
Yep. That's a quick handoff. You don't ever want to see your offensive lineman just standing around.
No.
You know what I mean when that happens? And if anything, if your guy is the guy that tackles, you should be over there helping your running back up. Don't you agree, Chris?
Oh, absolutely.
They should be helping the running back up.
Who was that number 23 that ran that?
I didn't see it, and I didn't have the replay. Said Jordan used to play soccer. It says on the I Love Logan 03. Made a comment. It says Jordan. I remember she did play soccer. Yep.
She'll be lighting it up on the court this year.
Yep. There's a nice short pass. That's what I like to see.
I didn't see who that was. That was number 23 for Hornell.
Yep.
Patrick Wing. 165 pounds sophomore.
Nice job, Patrick. That's the end of the third quarter.
Gain of about 9 in the play.
I'm going to pause everything for just a minute here.
At the end of the 3.
You know what I noticed? I was just looking. Usually the goalposts have the flags on the top of them to show you where the wind's blowing. They don't have that down here.
Well, they didn't. One thing, too, they don't have a light on the flag over there. for the national anthem. I thought that was.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Today's game brought to you by Simmons and Rockwell. Thanks Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan for all your support over the years. Stop up there, check out all their used and new vehicles. Of course, the Main Street Inn, John Carbone, having a big party there tonight. 607-968-1148. Not at the Main Street Inn, but the main place, which is right across the street, the party facility. Thanks WDC Injury Law. 607-500-HURT, serving New York and PA. Welch, Donlin, and Zarples.
Well, that was 23 again. Patrick Wing, he got hit by half the defenders team. I've noticed the defenders helping our guys up a lot, and our guys helping them up. I don't mind seeing that. I know in the pros they don't do that at all, but
I want to see him down there giving them the business.
Unless it's Scatterboo. He can knock you over, and then he'll pick you up.
I can remember Marty Lyons against Jim Kelly. Down there giving him the business.
They say the bottom of that pile is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. I think Gilio's Plumbing. Don't forget, winter is right around the corner, Smitty. Make sure your heating system is up to par. You get a lot of wind where you are? Or?
No.
No, you're in the. I think it's just that hill's right there where you. Oh, nice knockdown.
Good defensive play.
Pass from Booth, knocked down by number 5.
That was meant for Trayvon Heckman. Knocked down by the defender's defender.
Yep. Caldwell.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
They went from running the clock to not running the clock. I'm not sure why.
They're up 42-7, and they're bringing 11 guys after the quarterback.
And they are seniors, too, some of these guys coming after them, so they haven't really substituted. I don't know what kind of substitutes they have when it comes to. But a lot of these defenders are still seniors, making sure they don't want Hornell to score. Which we've done that, in the past, but.
Ball was fumbled, recovered by Tyrone Buchanan. Loss of 2 on the play.
I think they're getting a little carried away here. I mean, they're bringing just about the whole house on it. They're up 42-7.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. They're doing it against, the Hornell subs.
And that's why I was shocked that a lot of it. But, Hornell did years ago when we were going through that state runs and stuff. They used to keep the defenders were seniors. They used to keep them in longer than when they substitute the offense in.
Nice punt.
How many times you used to see that? Remember when somebody gets hit, they get spun around, go in the other way now, and they're wide open. You almost don't touch them because they would have been tackled.
That was Heckman receiving that punt. Defenders are going to take over 1st and 10. Looks like they're at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good question. When did YouTube start putting email addresses? I don't know. It used to be I thought it was odd when some of the other people, but, well, like Austin Golnitz commented, it was his name. It's not his email, so I don't know why some people are email and some people aren't. You ever go to Alfred Ellman soccer games and stuff?
No, not usually.
You went out of there.
I'm just so busy. The minute I get home, I have to take my dog for his big, long walk.
Yeah. You don't let him run the hillside behind you, just let him go?
No. He's a knucklehead. And I go to bed at 8.
I cannot. I went to Buffalo yesterday, didn't get back, and go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm a night person, but I still get up early. I mean,
I get up at 4.
Yeah, I don't get up that early, but I'm not.
Yeah, my alarm's set.
I get up at 7:30 every
Monday
day.
through Friday, 4 o'clock.
Except today, I did get up because I did wake up at 7:30, but I said, no, I'm a little tired. Still get another hour sleep, which I did.
Well, I have a dog that won't let me. He decides to start poking me. So it's 2nd and 9 at the 42. That's going to be a pitch.
The 10th grader up, first down.
Maloney.
Up to the.
He's had a nice game.
Yeah, he has.
Getting a lot of time in for a 10th grader. Went from their 42. It looks like they've got, now they're at the Hornell 43.
The only thing I remember about 10th grade was going for my driver's license.
I think I was in 11th. I was not a good driver.
I was, because I was driving since I was 10 years old. You know, back then when you worked for your father and you'd run and get tools and stuff for him and drive. Nobody cared back then. I don't think I was 10, but I was probably like 13 when he started driving. You know, my dad's standard van, H on the column, and then he had a van that had the floor, H on the floor or whatever it was. I used to I grew up driving standard cars, or vans and trucks.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for the defenders. They're at the Hornell 30, right? The ball's right on the 30.
1st and 10 from the Red Raiders 30.
Just over 7 minutes remaining in the game. And it's number 8 in his quarterback. That's Max Heckman, a junior for the defenders.
So his brother was a starting quarterback. It looks like his brother anyways.
Well, there's a nice gain of about, I'm going to say 8.
Reds are on the carry. Pick up of about 6. 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Guess I was quite giving it just a gain of 6, not 8. It's a handoff to, what number was that? Number 32.
Pick up of about 3. That'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's
1.
Roadser.
Mike Rotzer. Now, the assistant head coach for is Brandon Ricci. That name sounds familiar to me for some reason. For the Defenders.
Quarterback keeper's going right up the middle for a first down.
Nice. Keep that clock ticking.
Yep.
Pick up of about 6.
It's only 10:45 in the evening. Feels like it. It's 9:07. You know,
that
weird
first
show.
half seemed to just take forever.
Yeah.
There's so many flags. So the Defenders are driving again. It's 1st and 10. First down at the, what's it, about the 17-yard line.
I do have to shout out, I do love the Defenders' new uniforms and their logo. Just like Letchworth had to change theirs, and theirs is a beautiful new, and the name, the Legends. I like the Defenders. And with all these name changes of teams combining and getting rid of the Native American names as well. There's been some nice ones. I want to thank Alfred University for allowing us to have the game here, second year in a row.
Beautiful field.
Yep. Home of the Saxons. And like we talked about, Alfred University plays Alfred State November 8th. I'm thinking about possibly doing the stream for it, but not. I just came across my desk and thought I'd take a look at it.
Is that the Saxon Warriors? Or just the Saxons?
What's that?
Are they known the Saxon Warriors or just the
I don't know.
Saxons?
I never, yeah, there used to be the Warriors, weren't they?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Is that higher?
Who is?
No, is it? Nice job by Hornell. That time it was number
Was that 60?
60, Josh Stewart. Good stick, Josh.
He's right up there in the line. Look how little he is.
Stewart?
Yeah.
Let's see what he's listed on this. 5'6".
Yep. 177. He's 5'6" on a good day. Clock's ticking. Just under 3 minutes.
Going to bounce outside. Another touchdown by Maloney, 10th grader.
He was kind of moseying in there, and all of a sudden he had to turn it on.
I wonder if he thought about kneeling or something. You know what I mean? Or
yeah.
About not going in. But when you're that wide open, you got to get another touchdown.
When you're a sophomore, you can
Yeah.
get a touchdown too.
Yep. I forgot to show everybody the buildings in the background that overlook the. I filmed the grand opening, or the grand opening of those facilities years ago in the 90s.
I remember when they were building them. Yeah.
Yep.
Seems like they always find. You would think there's not any room left on this campus, and somehow they find it.
Put to these buildings, and they're built on the side of hills. The pylons and stuff they have to run.
Oh, he's going in untouched. Yep. That was Heckman.
Heckman with the bootleg. Successful 2-point conversion.
So it makes it 50-7.
Ugh.
It was a promising start, but nobody's called me to say I've won any money. Of course, they might be still drawing. Maybe my tickets are still there in.
You got to find somebody that knows something about Medicare. I turned 65, and I just got something in the mail saying you got to pick one, A or B, or. So So if anybody out there wants to give me a call and help me with my Medicare,
Well, I think
have
you
no
may
idea.
actually call. I would call like St. James, and then they'll reference you to people. Like when I got health insurance.
Gracie probably can help me then.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
hook me
she'll
up with
put you.
somebody.
Yeah, there's somebody that's a great resource over there at St. James Hospital. Mike Jurgens was the big winner of the. Oop.
It's Buchanan with the ball.
Running sideways is a no-no.
Yep. Now he's going backwards.
And too many injuries can happen, too.
Buchanan on the return. That's to about the 28-yard line. Maloney on the tackle.
So Hornell's going to take over. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the, let's say at about the 28-yard line. Their own 28.
I think Decorator's Choice again for all your support this year. New advertiser. Stop in. That's one of those old buildings downtown, Decorator's Choice, where they got the upstairs. It used to be a grain. You know, they used to put grain in there and all this stuff to feed horses and stuff. It's really a beautiful facility, and they've restored it. But all the, the chutes and the motors and everything, lifts are still in there. Scale.
That was 21 for Hornell. That's Paul Schroeder.
Paul Schrader on the carry.
Don't forget
his first carry of the night.
Next Wednesday, you can go for homemade pizza and the wings at the Hornell Elks in Hornell.
There's a pick up a 6. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
All your favorite flavors of chicken wings from 4:30 to 7. Thank First Heritage Federal Credit Union, as always, First Heritage.
The old Steuben Trust Bank.
Yep. The drive-through, yep.
I grew up on William Street, so I was always going there for my mother, doing all our banking.
Get out and vote this November for Hornell City Mayor John Buckley, running for his 3rd term. Experienced leadership working for the betterment of the Hornell community. Thanks, Mayor John Buckley. Over at State College, hit the ground running with that degree. I did hit the ground running right into video production. Actually, I was doing video production in high school and in college, so it's.
So they see we're getting a Pizza Hut back in Hornell.
Yeah, which I'm upset. They should have the buffet. My sister lives in Webster, and they have one there in Rochester. There's 7 Pizza Huts in Rochester, and one of them. 2 of them are sit down and have the buffets and stuff, and the one's next to my sister. But anyways, it's a nice run. Spin.
That's 21. I mean, he's gotten the ball to Schroeder. He's been picking up a few. And I'm looking to see here. He's 11th grader.
Thanks, Wilkins Auto Sales. State Route 21 in Hornell.
Boy, he's getting a lot of trailers.
Yeah, he does.
Boy, they're nice ones, too. They look like they're stainless steel.
Yep. Logo Print Company, thanks. Logo Print, from banners to billboards to bumper stickers. You can buy everything at the Logo Print Company. And, of course, Twin Hickory Golf Club. Still nice weather to golf in. Of course, I'd lose my ball underneath the leaves, probably. They're not even going to snap it, I don't think. Maybe they are. Yep, might as well get one playoff. Nice tackle around the end.
Yep, that was Heckman.
By Hunter Mast.
So the final score is 50-7.
Yep. I think Maple City Collision. As always, thanks, Chris, for being with us today. Maybe we'll see you next week at Haverly. I'm not sure. I'm definitely doing it, but we'll see.
All right. Let's see if I can get out of that parking lot.
Well, have a good night. And thanks, everybody, for joining us. And we will see you next, or we'll see you hopefully for sectionals this week for soccer. I'm not 100% sure yet because I haven't seen the schedule yet. Come out for it, but that's your final. Again, I want to thank my advertisers, and we'll see you on sometime this week.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At Davidson's Furniture, we've been delivering comfort and style since 1876. You'll find everyday low sale prices on the biggest brands, Lazy Boy, Serta Mattresses, England Furniture, and more. Get 12 months, no interest financing, plus expert delivery straight into your home. And our in-store design expert will help you choose the perfect look for your home. So don't wait, come into Davidson's Furniture today, where style, comfort, and savings come home.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hello, my name is Destiny, and I've worked at Tim Hortons for 3.5 years. How are you?
Good, thanks. So you brew coffee every 20 minutes?
We brew our original blend coffee every 20 minutes to make sure it's fresh for every guest we serve.
Thank you very much. Really? Every 20 minutes?
Day or night. I don't know of anyone else who does that, but you can really taste the difference. So it's always fresh, always.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Just one accident, one misstep can do serious damage to your car, home, and financial future. If your coverage is lacking, one incident could wipe out years of financial progress. Let's make sure your policy is built to hold up when life gets, well, heavy. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC career paths at alfredstate.edu.
At WDC Injury Law, we over-prepare for your personal injury case. Some say Anna takes her coffee too seriously, but we call it attention to detail. Megan's motto, better safe than sorry, maybe a little too safe, but hey, she'll spot a hazard before anyone else. And Mike, courtroom or camping trip, he's ready either way. WDC Injury Law, prepared for anything, even coffee.
That cheap insurance rate might look good until you file a claim and it all goes wrong. Too often, cheap means inadequate limits, missing protection, and zero help when it counts. Let's focus on real savings, not nearsighted shortcuts that can wreak financial havoc. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I could not help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At Davidson's Furniture,